So obviously we don't want to be playing in this demo scene forever, so we want to start using our own scene. So we're going to set up a new scene based off that. So the first thing you want to do is find the scene you want to use. So we've downloaded this hand painted nature kit light. So we're going to just open the scene up, and here we are. And to convert any scene you already have into an RPG all-in-one scene, you simply need to go to our tools section and click on add scene essentials. Once you click that, you'll get this message that you need to manually add the scene to the build scenes. So once that's done, let's add that to the build settings. Add open scenes, and that is it. Now preferably you want to move that into a better place, so I would recommend moving it into your scenes folder and calling it, let's say, level 1 or area 1, and just confirm that's still in your build settings. Yes. So now if we try and use a scene for our game, it will work correctly. So we're going to delete this additional directional light. We don't need 2 of them. One's already in essentials. You can recolor that if you want to get like a nice tone to your game. And there we go. So we've got our essential spawn position. So this is where your character is going to spawn when the game starts. Now where it is right now is not ideal. So let's spawn him next to this tree here. So you can click on your spawn position, go to game object, move to view, and it'll be a bit closer for you to then move exactly where you want it. So there will do nicely. And other than that, you don't need to change anything else, just the spawn position. You might want to also delete the camera from the scene because the camera is already included. If you want to then move your camera so you have like a nice little view in the game window, just click align with view, and there you are. So now obviously we need to do a few more things before our character can actually spawn here. Before we do, however, we're going to just add in some other basic stuff. So let's add in some music by going to game global playlist, and we're going to add in some music tracks. Now we have a few included, so we're just going to add those in. Actually, we'll just keep one. If you have multiple tracks, you can add them in yourself. You can always have unique scene music per scene if you want, and also you can add battle music and music when the player dies. We're going to do one more thing, and we're going to add in some cursors. So if you go to game options, sorry, if you go to game info, you can add in a bunch of cursors. So if I try and add in one of these, you might notice that it looks a bit weird. So for example, I had a hand, and that isn't going to look very good in game. What you want to do is select it and make sure all of your icons are set to sprite, 2D and UI. And to be fair, you want to do that for your character portraits as well, and for all your item icons and any other icons that you plan to use. Right, so we can add in some other icons. One for our NPCs, interactions, enemies, items, and harvesting. Okay. Oh, and then we need to spawn our player in. So the way we do this is we go to our character, and we just want to set the initial starting scene. So again, do not set it to intro, main menu, or character creation. You want to set it to a playable scene. So this is a playable scene now, area 1, and that is it. Now if we hit play here, it will send us back to the main menu because we don't actually have, oh no, it will load in the demo scene because we're trying to automatically load in our character. So if you see our cursor looks wrong there, obviously. I believe maybe we change these to cursors. There we go. Apologies. So you don't want your cursors to be sprite 2D UI. You want them to be cursors. And now you can see the different cursors showing up when we mouse over different things. Okay, so let's just go back to the main menu and make a new character, because now our character is set to start at area 1. So when we make our character, it should start at area 1, like so. So that's how you get your character started in the correct area. Like so. Now what we want to do obviously is we want to have our NPC and our enemy that we created here as well. So just go to your area, find your combatants or NPCs you want to add to the scene, and we can spawn in a couple of them. And again, you can use that move to view feature to make it a bit easier. Have a few enemies in there standing around, and then add in our NPC character. Oops. There we go. And now if we hit play, we have some interactions in our game. So we've got our NPC we can talk to over here, and we've got our enemies we can fight over here. So you'll notice here, if I try and run towards this enemy or vice versa, and this enemy tries to run towards me, there's going to be an issue where the player starts running on the spot. And that is simply because we haven't actually baked in the nav mesh for the scene. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to navigation, and we're going to sort this problem out. Go to our scene, mark what we need to as static, and bake in our nav mesh. Now what this does is it gives the enemies, NPCs and the player in some instances the necessary information to navigate around the map correctly. So now we've got the nav mesh there correctly. So if we hit play, so there we go. So it's able to run out of that one.